Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. How's everybody doing today? It is Tuesday. This is a cool day because this is this is 2 weeks of nothing but green days in the market. Not quite 2 weeks, actually. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks if I end today green. The last losing day I had was not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before it. And yeah, yesterday I did end green. If you guys caught my P&L, I recorded it as well. If you guys want to see that a little bit later, I could show you the recording of it too. Aside from that, I mean, we can simply just check my account balance though if we really want to see. What? Okay, so apparently I didn't make that much yesterday. I still ended green, and I mean that kind of makes sense, I guess, because my profit was only like $100 in profit, and I definitely over traded some yesterday, but I still made about $30, it seems, in gross profit. So I'll take it, especially considering how much I traded. It sounds like the goal I need to shoot for though every day is at least 200 in profit. I think that makes the most sense, and I think that's the realistic goal I should give myself, is at least $200 in profit per day. That way commissions aren't overpowering my wins, so to speak. What's up, Netron? What's up, Paul? What's up, Francesco? Yeah, man, it's a good song, bro. What's up, Scott? What's up, the Book of Z? What's up, man? All right, team. Honestly, we got a lot of movement today, guys. We got a lot of movement today. There's a bunch of stuff that looks good. Please don't die, Thinkorswim. Please don't die, Thinkorswim. There we go. It didn't die. Good. It died this morning when I booted my computer up. It's time to get some new RAM, though. It is that time. I got a question, guys. If I buy myself a larger stick of RAM, will you guys tell me how to install it? I mean, I know I'm probably just gonna YouTube it. I need to learn how to do that anyway. But yeah, first one on my watch list today, guys, is SAEX. You can see SAEX is gapping up from 150s to 380, so it's actually a really big percentage move. This is like what, 200%, 300%. You know, a little bit larger than 200%, really. It looks like it's at this point in time at 388. It's at about, or a little bit larger than 100% gain. Sorry, my math was off. What, like 130, 140% win is what this is now at 386. At 474, it's a little bit different, but at 386, it's about a, what, 130% win. But looking solid. We'll watch it. I doubt it's tradable. But if you like penny stocks, I mean, SAEX is the one today. We also have a few other really big movers here, specifically MYOV. This one is just ripping up here. Huge, crazy move from 606 to 1046. And honestly, both of these are extremely volatile. And unfortunately, this one's not tradable either. The silver lining is that we do have MDCO. We have MDCO, which is tradable, and so I'll be watching MDCO, and hopefully they'll add those other two soon. I'll be watching NDCO. I'll be watching Disney. Disney's gapping up some. I'll be watching KRTX, which I'm pretty sure is tradable, and this is probably the most volatile stock in the last few weeks. KRTX ripping up yesterday. Here's the daily chart, just a huge move. Man, this one went KRTX, guys. This looks like the next LFIN. If anybody remembers LFIN or DRYS, DRYS, or whatever pumped up stock in the last few years that's infamous for it, this looks like the next one. Now, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that a lot of times these don't hold their wins, and we'll look at this one in a month from now to see if it's still up here. But yeah, watching KRTX regardless of any of that. Then I'm keeping an eye on Roku here. Y'all leaving? Alright. Jack, come here, buddy. You gotta give me a hug. Come here. Hurry up. Hey, Jack, come here, bud. Hey, we're gonna take that iPad away if you keep fussing. Yeah, don't act like that. I love you. I love you. We gotta take that iPad away. My son's throwing a fit over an iPad, man. He's on that thing this morning. He didn't even want to give me a hug. Hurts my feelings, buddy. Hurts my feelings, man. How's the music's volume? Yeah, HD gapping down some. Yeah, we got a few other ones here. We got TEVA. We've got CLVS. So yeah, TEVA, CLVS. Look at Tiva here. Huge move. We got VKTX. We got JKS. We got Now, NOW. We got COTY. We got ARWR. So we just got a lot of movement today, guys. OKTA. AVGO. VALE. We just got a lot of movement. And then for gap down specifically, we got KSS. We got I. Like I said, we got KRTX. We're going to watch KRTX. We're going to watch Macy's here. We're going to watch JWN. So we got a lot of options today, guys. We just do. We got Roku, biggest gap down, I think, today. Or the most volatile, not the biggest, obviously. But my favorite gap down, I'll say that. But yeah. I'm curious why is he interested in stocks that are gapping up? Sorry, guys, I'm a rookie. Because gapping up means extension a lot of the time. And if you look at the majority of gap ups, they fail. You know, I know everybody wants to learn the gap and go strategy, but I think if you look at most gap ups, on average, they fail. Most of them pull back the next day. And so that's what I look for since I'm a short bias trader. Yeah, man, there's a ton, Luke. What's up, bro? It's cold here in Texas again, man. It's cold. I don't know if it's 80% back tested. I don't even know if it's back tested. Here, let's look. I'll do this. I'll look up my watch list yesterday, and we'll see what they did. But again, I think most of the time they fail. All right, here's my list. Okay, so this is my list from yesterday, right? All gap ups. All right, AMRN, fail. Look at that, beautiful fail too. What's the next one? YNDX. Alright, YNDX succeeded, so that's 1 and 1. We got QD, which was really a gap down, but it moved down. We got Tesla crashing down, so that's 2 and 1. We got AMD, so that's 2 and 2. So really we're about 50-50. We got Roku here, which is about break even. I don't think Roku was a gap up either. I think it was break even. So we're gonna skip that one. We got SQ, And this wasn't really a gap up either. This one was about break even. So really we went about 50 for 50. Or we went for about 2 for 2 yesterday. But the point still remains. I mean, most of the time these gaps fail. I'll put it that way. And if we look at some of my old watch lists, there's a random distribution of winners and losses. But yesterday I did in green. Yeah, KRTX is tradable. I am near Houston, man. Look, I'm a big wimp. That's all I'm saying, is that I'm just a big wimp. It's cold here to me. And don't judge me. It's cold. What? Alright, love you. Oh, you're being nice now, huh? Love you, buddy. Have a good day. Alright. My son's nice. Everybody hurry up and take a picture of it. Alright. Alright. But yeah, I'm watching MYOB, I'm watching MDCO. We got a new one, which is GoGo. That one's boring. We got VKTX. So yeah, I mean, I'm watching VKTX. I'm watching MDCO. I'm watching Tiva. So those are probably my 3 top watches. We'll see what else we can find, but those are what I'm really looking at today. Oh, also watching CLVS too. Those 4 are really kind of on the top of my list. Those are what I'm really watching. Don't do it, Luke. I mean, listen, I don't want to tell you what to do, bro. I'm just saying, just know, if you want to gamble with your account, that's the way to do it. It might go in your direction. It might, but it might not either. It might not as well. And if you want to gamble with your, $3,000 trading account, that's the way to do it, man. Like I said, I don't want to tell you what to do, and I'm not going to. And you'll ultimately make your own decisions. But I wouldn't. Maybe I'm wrong though, because I don't really trade those. It's not really my personality or style of niche. It's not really my style of trading. So maybe, I'm sure you can profit from it in some ways, but again, it's just not my style. I wouldn't. Watch me say that and it just goes down 50% and everybody's mad at me. Yeah, for sure. Right, exactly, Paul. That's what the single biggest lesson I can give new traders is. The single biggest lesson I can give new traders is a lot of times when new traders look at gap ups, they look at it and they see strength in their head. They say, oh, this one's gapping up. It's got to run up. A lot of times the most popular new trader strategies are like the pre-market high break and like all these gap and go strategies, right? But I think on average, most of the time gaps fail. Most of the time they at least pull back some. They probably pull back at least 10%. Most of the time. They rarely fail, or they rarely hold up. And if you look at most gap ups a week later, most of them are down from where they gapped up, from the highs. And so with that, that makes sense to me. I mean, we're a little bit mixed, Rich. Some people trade pennies, some people trade mid caps, some people trade high caps. It all just depends, man. Everybody's a little bit different here. Alright. We're going to start looking up news in less than 5 minutes. But yeah, like I said, Roku looking pretty volatile today. We got I here. I'm gonna be watching I. We got KSS, which is Kohl's. Gapping down some as well. And again, the biggest mover today is KRTX. I'm going to put on everybody's favorite song, Rain Check, since again, that's like everybody's favorite song. Every time I play that song, everybody's like, man, what song is that? So I'm going to play it again since everybody loves it. And, but yeah, KRTX, crazy, huge percentage moves here. I mean, this one closed Friday at $15. I'm just going to say 15 because it's the easiest to calculate. So at 15, 60 would be 400%. 75 is 500%. We're at like 550% gain. Some a little bit more than that with some of these. Really, we're close to 600% gain here. Just huge, crazy moves, man. This one closed at $15 Friday, and it's up 600% roughly, just a little bit under 600%. So just a crazy move. Yeah, sometimes. A1. Man, I've been learning the React library, and like I know the React library, but I'm trying to create a mobile app for beginner trading, and so I started to learn React Native, and that thing is just different. It's very difficult to learn. I thought I might be able to learn React Native without learning hooks, which is like a recent added part of React, and they use hooks all over the place, and so I'm just lost learning React Native. For all my programmers out there, man, I'm just lost in there, man. It's tough. Yeah, HD looks good, Steve. Big gap down for Home Depot. Alright. But yeah, HD, big gap down. We'll see if it rebounds. Let's go ahead and start looking up some news. It's that time. It's time to look up some news, guys. Alright, guys. So, we're going to start with MYOV. We're going to use the stock MYOV as our starting point for today's news. Let me take a sip of coffee and then we'll start reading. But yeah, MYOV is the top one. I really like this one. I think the levels are very obvious. I can't trade it, unfortunately, on TAFs, but I do think the levels are very obvious, specifically here at 950. We also have a whole dollar of 11. We have the half dollar of 1050. The whole dollar of 10. I think the half and whole dollars in this pre-market area are big levels, important levels, and easy levels to watch for MYOV, so that's what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and look the news up on this one. Let me turn the volume down on my headphones. It's just way too loud. Let me turn this down too so everybody can hear the news. Alright, so with MYOV, it sounds like this one is up after it aced a late-stage study for prostate cancer. So yeah, Myovant said the phase 3 study, and this is from BZ Newswires, and it says, quote, Myovant said the phase 3 study dubbed HERO that evaluated once-daily oral relojolix 120 milligrams in men with advanced prostate cancer met the primary efficacy endpoint as well as 6 key secondary endpoints. So basically, this biodrug met its primary and some of its secondary endpoints. It said, quote, about 97% of men receiving relojolix achieved sustained testosterone suppression to castrate levels as opposed to study criteria of at least 90% response rate. Man, as a dude, this sounds scary. But yeah, so positive data, positive results for MYOV. We'll see what happens with this one. We also have SAEX here. SAEX, which is everybody's favorite penny stock today. SAEX. And this one is up after the company late Monday reported a combined $130 million of new projects in Alaska, Canada, and the Middle East. So they basically reported 130 mil worth of new products for SAEX. Sounds good. This one is notorious for getting pumped up and failing, though, but we'll see what happens with it. With SAEX, we'll see what we get. We also have MDCO. MDCO here, one of my favorites. This one is up after after a media report came out that said that they are considering an offer from the medicines company, according to Reuters. So the medicines company apparently is offering Novartis, but they declined to comment on that media report about that offer from MDCO. So apparently MDCO most likely made somebody an offer, and then the company's declining on commenting about that offer, but apparently they did make that offer from MDCO, if that makes sense. And so we'll see what happens with this one as well. Could get interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. We also got VKTX. We got VKTX here. VKTX is up after they initiated their phase 2B clinical trial of the VK208 or VK2809 in patients with biopsy-confirmed non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, which is NASH, NASH, or fatty liver disease. So basically, they started their phase 2B trials. We don't really know the results on it yet, but they started it, and so that's the big news for this one. Let's see what else we have. What else was on my watch list? Let me find it. What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, brother? Let me find my watch list. All right, we also got Disney on my list. I don't think anybody needs to talk about why Disney is up, but Disney's up. Disney Plus, most likely. We got Teva. Oh yeah, TEVA. Let's look up TEVA. This one looks solid. I'm not seeing any catalyst for TEVA, which is Teva Pharmaceuticals. I'm not seeing any catalyst for this one. If you know why this one's up specifically, let me know, that we could talk about it. But yeah, VKTX is up. We got JKS here. JKS is up too. And like I said, as I'm reading this, if you have anything specific you want me to look at, let me know. So JKS reported Q3 profit and revenue beat their estimates for JKS. And so better than expected revenue for it. We'll see what happens with that one as well. We also have OKTA. OKTA, which is OKTA. And this one is up after somebody upgraded it. Let's see what the news was. Raised the price target and it was upgraded. That's all I really see. If anybody knows if this one has any other catalyst aside just being upgraded and having the price target raised, let me know, because I don't see it. We also have I, which is moving some here. I mean, I guess this one doesn't have any real catalyst. And then we have KSS. We're starting to look at some gap downs now. Gap downs today, we got KSS, which is Kohl's, gapping down pretty big. Just a retail store. They lowered adjusted earnings guidance, and that's why it's down. So they put in Q3 results, they cut their full year EPS outlook, and they dropped they cut their guidance. So we'll see what happens with KSS, but yeah, bad results basically for this one. And now we can look at the overall market news. Anybody have anything else specifically that you want me to take a look at before the bell? What's up, Maestro? What's up, man? We can go ahead and look at the market news today, guys. Look at the SPY. SPY's still looking very strong. What's the lifetime highs now? The lifetime highs are right here now. This is the new lifetime high. So the SPY is continuing to push up and break highs here. For the overall market, we can go ahead and look at this news, I guess. This is from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, U.S. stock futures posted moderate gains Tuesday on expectations that the world's two largest economies will iron out their differences to end the trade war. Dow futures were up 0.2%, S&P futures were up 0.3%, NASDAQ futures were up 0.4%, and then it says, quote, on Monday, the Trump administration granted a 90-day reprieve and sanctions on China's Huawei Technologies. Oil prices fell, with global benchmark Brent crude down 1.2%, and U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude down 1.3% recently, as traders looked ahead to the release of industry data on U.S. crude stockpiles. And that is end quote. And again, that is from MT Newswires. We'll see what happens with that one as well. Let me see if I can find another update on the overall market here. I'm just going to look at the ETF preview via MT Newswires as the source. And then it says, this one says, U.S. stock futures were pointing to a positive open, tracking European bourses and Asian exchanges, with the latter closing up on the outlook for economic stimulus from Beijing and a strong market reception from Alibaba's secondary offering in Hong Kong. Markets also welcomed the news that the U.S. will issue a 90-day extension to a special license allowing American companies to continue doing business with Huawei Technologies. Reuters earlier reported the license would be extended by 2 weeks and that regulatory obstacles were hampering the extension for a longer period. The extensions come as trade negotiations between China and the U.S. continue. So let's look at what some of these commodities are at. Crude, like I said, down. Natural gas down. Gold was down 0.3% as well. The Spider Gold Trust was up 0.3%, and silver was up 0.5%. So we'll see what happens with those. Could be interesting. We'll see what kind of day we get. But we got a lot of gap ups here to watch today. We really do. It's a solid morning, I think. Let me catch back up on the chat. Yeah, with KRTX, we'll see what happens. Some people talking about LK. Yeah, LK making some huge moves yesterday. I'm trying to think of the one I shorted. I can't remember the trade I shorted yesterday. It wasn't... Oh, no, it was LK with the VWAP bounce is what it was. I got in LK, so I did trade this one. I got in this one right here, and I sold way too early. I remember being pretty upset that I sold when I did. I sold... First of all, we had the confirmation bounce, which I talked about this weekend, was a real part of my system that I've been looking for. We had the confirmation bounce. We also had kind of an opposite of a fake out fade right here with LK. And so once it got above the VWAP here, this is when I really started to attack it. And so I shorted it here, and then I covered it like right here. So I got about 30 cents a share, and I missed most of this big move right here. I was pretty disappointed, I remember, because it happened literally like as soon as I exited the trade. This thing just shot up, and I was pretty upset. Not upset, I was aggravated, but I was happy. I ended yesterday up in gross profits like $108 or something like that, if I remember correctly. What did I end yesterday? Trying to find my P&L from yesterday. Okay, so yesterday by P&L, I ended $112 up, $113. So yeah, we'll see what we get today. But LK, I'll watch LK. We'll see if it holds. Yep. Definitely. Yeah, I went long. Yeah, and if you want to see I have my trade log here if you guys want to see it too. I always post it, but yeah, here it is. Yeah, so yeah. My largest winner yesterday was Tesla. It looks like I had a loss on LK and then I kind of made my money back on it, but my largest win yesterday was Tesla. I'm pretty sure Tesla was a VWAP fade is what it was. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was actually just this. No, it wasn't that one. It must have been this one. This fade was nice, and I guess this is the one I nailed. But yeah, like I said, you guys have anything specific you want me to look at, let me know. So my account's a $9,000 account, but they give me like 240K in buying power to trade with, so I got a lot of buying power. But yeah, to break it down though, it's just a $9,000 account. All right, guys. So what's up? What's up, team? How's everybody doing today? Let's make some money. Like I said, I'll try to slowly start transitioning to trading my system on stream. I know I've been trading it off stream for weeks now, but I'll try to slowly transition to doing it on stream. I'll try. We'll see. Alright, but yeah, we got some movement today. KRTX, we'll see what happens with this one. Let me look up the news. This one had to have something come out, right? So KRTX had to have something that was dropped on this one yesterday. Let me see if I can find that catalyst. Okay, so actually KRTX announced a 2.6 million share common stock offering yesterday. So yeah, I mean, this happens a lot where they pump the stock up and then they put out an offering. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but NBY, Scott, let's take a look at NBY. Yeah, this is these are tricky, man. These are tricky. I remember trading these. These are very tricky. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching Roku. Roku's actually really volatile this morning. You know, let me look up the news for Roku because it must have some type of catalyst, but Roku's looking pretty volatile. Alright, so yeah, Roku put out Q3 earnings. Oh wait, they put out something that's an evening showing conversation or conversion of options related to two executives. So apparently 2 executives converted their options, cashed out on their options for Roku, and I guess that's making it. Oh, I don't know, NASDAQ music. I don't know. We'll put it on everybody's favorite song again. Snap. All right, I got you. Yeah, we're gonna watch CLVS too. I forgot about that one. JMI got me. That's right. CLVS looking interesting. I'll look up Snap after this one. CLVS volatile. CLVS is up. If anybody knows why CLVS is moving like this, let me know. Downgraded, price target cut for a few of them. Yeah, I'm not seeing any real catalyst for CLVS, so we'll figure that one out. Look up Snap. Snap's not really moving that much in pre-market, and it's not really my favorite mover. I don't really like how Snap moves. For me, I just haven't had good results with it. You know, I just never really had good results with it. I really don't mind the daily chart of Snapchat though. Like the daily chart of Snap doesn't look bad, and so you know, I like the pullback area. AMD is up. I haven't even looked at AMD yet. Yeah, AMD ripping up here over 40. Appreciate that. So yeah, we'll have to look at AMD today. AMD launches the world's first 7nm professional PC workstation graphics card for 3D designers, architects, and engineers. So they put out a new graphics card for 3D printers, I'm assuming, and engineers. And so we'll see what happens with AMD, but it's up on that news. Interesting. So yeah, we'll see about AMD here. Could be fun. What else we got? AMD is a momentum stock now. Momentum traders all over it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it should be fun. I love trading AMD. And AMD is my baby. Mitch and I joke around with But yeah, AMD ripping up here. Could be fun. What's up, Joe? Long time no see, brother. How you doing, man? How you been, bro? Yeah, we'll see about what we get with it. Alright, guys. So, what's everybody's main watch today? Everybody include that in the chat. Tell me what your main watch is, guys. KSS might get a bounce. Yeah, Coles. Coles had some bad guidance, I believe, is what it was. We got Rio too. We got a bunch of other gap ups that are just kind of boring gap ups too. Cedro. What's up, John O? What's up, man? Is MYOV shortable? No, unfortunately, it's not. It's not tradable for me. Maybe they'll add it. This is one of the stocks that they generally add to their system. But MYOV isn't on there yet. MDCO is. So my main watches today are MDCO. I'm also watching I'm watching MDCO. I'm watching what was the other one? MDCO, JKS. I'm watching VKTX. I'm watching, and VKTX is actually taking a pretty big dive here. MVTA is popping up here as well. I might watch NVTA. But yeah, really today, guys, I'm watching MDCO. I'm watching JKS. I'm watching VKTX, Roku, ROKU, AMD. Those are my 3 or 4 main watches. That's really what I'm looking at today. We'll see what we can find. There might be some better stuff, but for now, that's what I see. What's up, Eagles? What's up, man? How you doing, brother? John, if you end up making enough off of trading, will you stop your other businesses? No, I'm not. I mean, I would have to make extreme amounts of money to stop my other businesses. One of them runs itself. Like, one of the businesses is automatic. I don't have to do anything. The other one, I've built up enough inventory now, and I still go randomly, but I've built up enough inventory till all I really have to do is just ship the orders out. And that's really what pays a lot of my bills. And so for me to give that up, even though I'm making really good money and it's really easy to do, I would have to make a ton of money trading, and I'm talking probably like over $1 million. For me to want to, because again, it's like I said yesterday, like, I don't have anything against gurus. Like, I really don't. I don't have anything against people that sell courses or any of that stuff, because even the best traders in the world understand that trading is not a stable thing. You could be the best trader in the world. Trading is still relatively unstable. And so the smart people are going to find other means of income to supplement, the instability that trading gives you. Like I said, you could be the best trader in the world, and it's still going to be relatively unstable. And so, like I said, some people say, oh, well, why do you sell a course if, you're such an expert? And like, I get that logic, and I don't sell a course, just to preface it. I don't sell a course, but I understand the people that do. If you learn it and you're good enough at it, I understand that. And I think the smart people are going to substitute it and create as many income streams as they can. You know what I mean? And like, for me, for instance, I have 2 Amazon business. I'm a real estate agent. I have this YouTube, which does make money, and I have my trading as well. And so I have multiple sources of income too. I have programming now as well. I've been doing a little bit of freelance work with WordPress, specifically web design. But the point is that you want to be successful, find multiple different ways to make money, and you'll be more successful that way. If you just say, I'm just going to be a trader and I'm just going to stick with trading and that's all I'm going to do, you might make some money trading, but you might lose some money. And like I said, it's unstable. Right. Real estate business takes lots of time. Yeah, I mean, I have my license, and it's really just one of those things where it's like, if I know enough people that want to, like, if one of my family members wants to buy a house, I'll be their agent. It's really easy. I just pay a transaction coordinator to do all the hard contract work for me, and I just kind of I just make the money for it. I might show them a house, which they're family anyway. So yeah, nowadays with real estate, like, I can get the transaction coordinator to write the contracts, do all that hard stuff for me. I just pay them a percentage and keep it easy, But yeah, MDCO, main watch today. And I think this one's a speculated offer to buy another company. But yeah, MYOV and SAEX are the 2 biggest ones. I like the, if you look at MYOV here, this one actually has some really nice flag patterns, aside from the half and whole dollars that I drew. I mean, these aren't bad flag patterns either. We're going to watch INMD here as well. Again, V-Ray. We're going to look at some of these gap downs like Kohl's, KSS. Definitely watching that one. And then, like I said, Roku's actually really volatile today too. Roku, I'm going to keep an eye on Roku as well. But again, AMD gapping up nicely. We're going to watch that. It has a new graphics card that's coming out for 3D engineers, it said, and so we're gonna watch AMD here as well. We got JWN, which I think is Nordstrom. Yeah, Nordstrom. I'm gonna watch that one, I guess. I'm gonna watch Macy's. Big gap down for that one as well. SPWR, SunPower Tech. That's moving a little bit. SunPower Tech, SPWR. We can keep an eye on that one too. We got Now. NOW, which is ServiceNow. I might watch this one. The range is big though. I gotta be careful with it, but we might keep an eye on this one too. Yeah, right, for sure. Yeah, I mean, in Texas, you have to be an agent for 5 years, which I think I have now. Oh yeah, Teva. Teva is one of my top watches. I forgot about this one. TEVA. This is one of my main watches too. I'm definitely watching Teva here. All right, guys. So yeah, so TEVA, one that we're watching here, TEVA. We'll give it a little bit of time, but watching TVEA, watching WUBA now. Like I said, if you have anything specific that you have that you want me to take a look at, I'm gonna watch CLVS, I guess, DVN. I'm looking at some of these other ones, but there's just not much volume with it. But yeah, Teva. Here's my main watches. These are my 4 main watches today, guys. MDCO, AMD, Teva, and what was the other one? JKS, or these are my 5 main watches. VKTX. Those 5 are what I'm really watching. VKTX is starting to look worse for me though. I'm also going to keep an eye on obviously KRTX, which made what, like a 550% win in the last day, a 550% gain in the last day. So just a huge move up. But then we also have the penny stocks if you're into those, like SAEX, ripping up here from 150s. Like I said, we also have MYOV. Did I look up the catalyst for this? Let's go ahead and look up this one more time for SAEX and MYOV. So SAEX went up after it reaching its record lows. So with SAEX, you want to be careful. Prior to this gap up, it was at the record lows of this stock. And now it's up after a $130 million new contract that it received. So it got a $130 million contract for SAEX. So we'll see what happens. But is one contract going to save this company? It may. It may not, though, because this thing was at the lifetime lows prior to that. Look at this. It was right down here. So just, we'll see what happens. But, you know, be wary. I've seen this stock. Every time it spikes, it fails per the daily chart. You know, spike, fail, spike, fail, spike, fail, spike, fail. Every time it spikes, it fails. Never holds its wins. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, we'll see. MYOV, the other one, very weak looking daily chart as well. But this one's gapping up 100% from $6 to $12. So we'll see what happens with MYOV tier 2. Nice. I don't know. I'm trying to see where Mitch is at. Yeah, Mitch is here. Mitch is coming in. Hey, appreciate the sub. Dinsar, appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Appreciate the sub. We're getting Mitch in here today. But yeah, MYOV is the other one. Let's take a look. Let me see what we get. All right, let me fix the volume so we can hear Mitch. Hold on, I don't think we can hear him right now. Yo, what's up, man?
Yo.
There we go. All right. Sound good, everybody? Everybody should be able to hear that, right?
What's up, everybody? How we doing out there?
How's the volume? Let me know how the volume is.
All right. Hey, man.
Relentless says Mitch is lost in the wilderness. He's here.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, KSS for a bounce. I could kind of see that.
Yeah, not really one that I'll be looking for a bounce. I'm actually looking to short these. Been calling out, called it out yesterday that these are the type of retailers that I'm looking to go down. Kohl's, Macy's, Nordstrom, the higher end retailers. Macy's coming down a little bit today. We'll watch Urban also. Urban faded really well yesterday. Came back to VWAP, faded again. We'll be looking for these to fail. I do like the cheaper ones. The cheaper ones I do like for a bounce or a long play. Like, let's say Ross, ROST, or TJX. TJX looking bullish today also. Those are the ones that I like actually on the long side. I've talked about this yesterday. The reason why is I like the bargain buys. I do not like the higher end retailer in this environment. Kohl's, it definitely is one that I'll be looking for on that downside. And Macy's also one of the bigger ones that I'm watching.
Yeah, those could get interesting too.
See, Urban's on that down gappers list. Kohl's on that down gappers list. Macy's on that down gappers list. Why are they all down there? Why?
Retail.
Because they're the wrong retail though. The retail that's not really making money.
Right.
You know, like Urban, I would literally call Urban another Aeropostale. I don't know if you guys know what Aeropostale is. It's a company that's very similar. What they are is they're like an alternative to the higher brands like American Eagle and Abercrombie, kind of those higher end. And what they do is they provide a lower end clothes, but it's still kind of not branded clothes. It's their brand. And so with that, I think they're struggling just because the consumer isn't as confident as it was.
Right.
GPS is also on there. That's one that you can look for a downside. That's one that I would look for a downside also. That's Gap. A&F on there. All retailers on that downside, guys.
Yep. Amazon's taking them out of business.
Yeah. A&F is one of the big ones. The one that I think will survive in the long run is going to be Gap, but that's just because they're going to separate themselves. They're thinking about doing what's called a spin-off of Old Navy. And I like Old Navy in Gap. I just don't like the rest of their kind of ownings. And so if they spin off Old Navy, I would like Old Navy for the long side because why? It's a bargain retailer. I think the bargain retailers are the ones that are going to do well in this industry, especially with kind of China prices, tariff talks, all those kind of things kind of hurt the retail industry, as a majority of them don't make clothes here in the United States.
Yep. I can see that. We got for me, I like MDCO. MDCO, looking solid.
And you're going to trade the crazy one today, man?
KRTX? No way, man. I ain't touching that thing.
Nah.
That thing got hot. I mean, it's already up. It's already up 550%. Do I want to trade it? Kind of. Am I going to trade it? Probably not. That thing's up 550%, man. I'm not touching that thing. That thing's going to get halted and never resume. The SEC is going to investigate it. And look, all this is pure opinion, speculation, subjective opinion. But this thing's going to get halted, I think, and never resume if it keeps doing what it's doing. At the same time, though, this is actually just an offering. They waited for it to get pumped up, and then they hit that offering on it. So we'll see what happens, but it's still up 550%.
Well,
I don't know if I want to touch it.
They smacked it at the opening.
Yeah.
So they smacked it at the opening with that offer, right? Yeah. So that brought a whole bunch of money into the stock, right? Then the momentum buyers were buying this stock up and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until it got near that 100, and then there was a big seller there at that 90s. In the 90s, they started just getting rid of all their shares. So today I'm gonna watch for that 100 price point. I think it could even make a run towards $100 and then fail. So I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on this one. Definitely one to watch. I have another one that could be a possible big runner today.
Which one?
Big runner I'm looking at potential is VKTX.
VKTX. Oh yeah, that one's on my list too. That one's gapping up nicely.
Yep, that one gets some momentum above 10, and we could get a real strong push towards 14 and 20s.
I don't like this one anymore. Have you seen it in the last 10 minutes?
I mean, I'm not gonna. It's just holding a support, longer term support, $8.
Yeah, I mean it's down to 8 now. It's at 8.05. So we'll see. I would have liked it if it would have held up here around the 850s. But the fact that it already came back down, I don't know if I like it anymore. A lot of times I'll see these, and sometimes they'll go back up, but most of the time they'll just stay still now, or might break lows even. But we'll see. I mean,
well, it looks a lot like the pattern that just passed. If you look on it on a 5-minute, it did kind of a flag pattern, kept coming down to the support, finding volume. The same thing it's doing here, guys. It's finding support, finding volume, finding support, finding volume. So what you need to see is if the support holds. This $8 holds here, and if it finds volume at the open. So look for that. Look for it to find that volume at support. That's what we're seeing a lot of these stocks do. I don't know if it's the agos that are pushing it down towards the support and then having these stocks pop up. But if you look at it on a 5-minute chart, you can clearly see VKTX from the 12th in a flag until now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, like I said, I don't know. I don't like it on a short-term basis, at least. It might. I think, yeah, I mean, everybody has their own style, and I think this is just kind of against my style. But like I said, everybody's different. Hey John, I want to create an extra streams of income, but not sure how to get some training for Amazon. How did you learn how to do this? Message me on Discord, brother. I got you. I can send you a good link, man. Seriously, like message me on Discord. There's the link, or there's the bell. There's the bell. All right. So, looking at the SPY here at the open, and the SPY's dropping some. I'm still gonna be watching MDCO, but yeah, message me on Discord, brother. I got you. I got some helpful resources for Amazon businesses, man. But yeah, Roku, looking at Roku, dropping some. Disney, gonna watch Disney here. The market is down slightly, not a ton, but MYOV, if you're watching these two penny stocks that are just ripping up with huge percentage gains, MYOV, oh, another one, Mitch, Teva, T-E-V-A. That one's gapping up nicely. I didn't mind that one today.
All right, let's go check. KSS, nice drop there. Do agree with you there. I'm looking for a bounce there to 50. Want a strong bounce in KSS before I get in it. Seeing Macy's drop there. Yeah, Macy's still has a bounce. Don't want to short it through the support here at 580s. Want it to bounce at least the 1620s and then fail.
Look at the SPY, man. SPY's diving down here. SPY's down to 312.40s. About to hit 312.30s. There's 40. SPY's looking weak. Hey, there goes VKTX. Maybe you were right, bro. Like I said, I can admit if I was wrong on that one. But I think it's still early, but you might be right, man. Who knows? We'll see.
Bag buyers, man. They keep buying the bags, bro. Yeah. That's what it is.
It just looks so weak, man, to fill the gap before the bell. And to me, it's like, man, that thing looks weak. I'm not going to short it because it's too close to the previous close. It's too close to the previous close.
It looks weak until it touches the support. And then 400,000 shares go through at $8.
Well, it doesn't really fit with any of my strategies. You know, if it was up at the top, I wouldn't mind it. But it's like when it's that close to the previous closing price, I just can't touch it.
I think that's the problem that we're getting right now. This is what you call the AGO wash. Yeah. It's just washing it to the next support, taking out short-term traders and trying to create momentum. So you got to be careful. That's really what it is. In this industry right now, you got to be very, very careful with what you choose to buy or sell. And a lot of it is red to green moves.
Yep.
Red to green moves have been the biggest move I've seen. They just go down to the 5-minute support and then scoop right back up.
Yeah.
That's what I've been seeing. I can see it right now in like 2 or 3 stocks already.
Let's see. Tiva down? Look at Disney. Disney broke previous closing price and it's down some. LK, a lot of people, somebody else mentioned LK. It's ripping up. It's up to 27, almost 28, 27.90s. I'm going to wait until LK calms down a little bit.
What did LK do? Right down to the support.
Yep.
And then bounce right off the support, red to green move.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's common. It's common in this market. And that's the problem with the VWAP fade, is that that's the actual opposite trade. So the opposite trade is working more than the actual trade itself. So these kind of flips of reversals completely from swing, what we call swing low to swing high, is what's happening very often here. Swing low, it goes down to the low, and then it swings high all the way up to the top of the resistance.
I really don't mind LK right here. The only problem is the spread, but this bounce right here at 80 doesn't look bad either. And I think with VWAP fades, like I've been successful with VWAP fades. Like yesterday was my like 10th green day in a row, maybe 9th green day in a row, and it's solely off of VWAP fades and bounces. But I'm taking profits very quickly.
Yeah. You're not doing the complete pattern. Right. You're doing half of the pattern.
Exactly.
And so half the pattern doesn't really mean it fulfills. It has to fulfill. So that's what I've been seeing. It's just not fulfilling.
Right.
And so you're getting the momentum part, which is important, because if you're scalping, the momentum is what you're looking for. You're not looking to stay in it for a long time. You're looking for that momentum push.
Yep.
And then just capture profits.
Right.
And I think that's what you've been doing well. And so you're going to keep working on that.
Right. If it works, it works.
But definitely the patterns have not. I don't think they've been working as much, where you can, let's say, do the complete half sell and then half sell on the low of the day. It just hasn't been happening that often.
Yeah, for sure.
The complete trade. So I'll get like first sales, and then I'll get stopped out on the rest, or I'll get it if I rush to it too. Then I haven't been getting the full move either. And so it's a little bit of a fight right now, trying to figure out this market environment.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rough for some fades for sure. AMD ripping up this morning, pulling back to the VWAP. We got I've also been attacking VWAP bounces though. Those have been working really well. Roku pulling back to the VWAP a little bit here. Really just pulled a red to green move. But Disney is one I'm watching. I am watching Disney. Disney broke under that previous day's closing price to a level where I might be able to use that previous closing price as my risk, which is a very solid risk. And so let's see where I can find it. Yeah, VWAP's at 14. Let me see where the previous close is. Let me document that really quick here on Disney. See, this opened up 47.70, so this is the previous day's close.
All right, guys, gonna see if MIK wants to come back to 832s.
There we go. I like this. I like Disney here because I can use the previous day's close as my risk.
That lucky almost did a VWAP bounce. It like kind of came close to it, but it was off a penny.
Yeah, I think it pulled.
VWAP did it.
Yeah, it did. It was one that I was watching this morning. It hit it right around. My VWAP was at, when it hit the VWAP, it was at 27.85, so it did.
Yeah, so what I've been seeing a lot is multi-time frame kind of switches there. It's a 1 minute move, pull back towards the support, 5 minute support hold, and a 15-minute bullish run here.
I'm waiting for Disney to pull back to 147.60s. I might consider it. Long Roku. Yeah, Roku pulled a red to green. What did AMD end up doing?
PTON. I like that call out. Good call out, Gillian.
Peloton.
Yeah, that one's shooting up. Could look for a VWAP bounce play.
I'm looking at AMD for a bounce too. VWAP bounces have been working really well. I've been attacking those probably more than anything. Yesterday was actually a VWAP bounce on LK that made my day for the most part. That and Tesla fade, but VWAP bounces have been working.
I agree.
All right, hold it down, Mitch. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. All right, guys, looking for some stocks here. ATVI looking strong. I know Google came out with Stadium or Stadia, or whatever you call it, that new gaming service. I don't know if anyone's checked it out. KSS. Yeah, I think this one might bounce here to 52. Just be careful here. ACB. John, I'm not touching ACB until it finds a bottom. Roku. Roku's been up and down. Had a huge bullish run, though. Pulling a red to green move right now. Peloton looking really, really strong there. I like that one. ACB, let me take a look at the hourly chart. So on an hourly chart, you are in a bearish pattern with a resistance at 250 and the support at 229. So look for see that 229 hold as resistance here on this push. If it does get through there, I think it can get back up to 236. But I'll tell you what, this one doesn't look good on the long side, guys. It just needs momentum back on the daily chart. The daily chart is looking really, really bad on ACB right now. It's looking like it's heading towards a support underneath $2, maybe even towards that $1.60. So I do like this one for a long term, but short term, it's not looking that great for the long. We'll keep an eye on it though. CNSP.
All right, I'm running back. I had to just jump in Disney this way. I like Disney here because the previous closing price is right here. So we're going to keep a tight leash on it, but I'll let it test this level here. And see if it holds. If not, I can just jump out for a small loss. I got hit with that one. I just squeezed up on me, unfortunately. Maybe I got a little overzealous with it, but yeah, we'll wait. LK, beautiful VWAP bounce, it looks like right here. It's definitely washout long season, I'll say that. I think Mitch is right about that for sure.
I've just been seeing it, man, and something that I noticed that it could be a big reason why my VWAP fade hasn't been working as much for me. And when it does work, I have a tendency of hesitating right now. And the reason why? Too many red to green moves. So it starts creating this emotion that you stop kind of believing in the system. First thing you want to do is always believe in your system. Have that confidence in your system so that you can take the trades when the trade appear. And I think that lately, that confidence in the system in the VWAP fade has slowly kind of deterred with this kind of market environment. So I'm trying to slowly work back into it, trying to find the right patterns to trade with that. And so we have to go back to the original, which was a big time support breakdown with big volume. And we're not getting that often.
Yeah, I mean, I think it actually makes a lot of sense because it actually makes a lot of sense because I've been waiting a little bit longer for VWAP fades. Like I've been waiting later on in the morning, and that makes more sense because later on in the morning, it's less likely that you're going to get a washout long, a red to green move. You know, later on in the morning, stocks have picked trends a little bit better. They've confirmed trends previously, and so it kind of helps you avoid these red to green moves. And that's what I actually put a video out about it this past weekend, where it's like I'm talking about looking for confirmation and waiting later on in the morning, and that has helped me substantially. And thinking about it really, and this is really the first time I actually thought about it in that way, that makes sense because waiting a little bit longer in the day is avoiding those red to green moves a little bit more and waiting for more confirmation.
I agree. You're seeing it often.
Yeah.
Walmart, maybe for a VWAP bounce play here, guys, near 120s. The risk would be underneath there to 119.80s. doesn't look too bad for a VWAP bounce play. We'll look for that one to come back to his VWAP.
Yeah, I think Francis is right too. I think the bounce is working much better. So I'm going to jump at AMD here for a bounce. I definitely agree with Francis. The bounce has just been more profitable for sure lately. And now we'll see, you know. Obviously, they don't work every time, and I think that I can take a few swings considering what my account is at now. But, yeah, we'll watch and see. I'm going to jump in with another 100 shares of AMD here. I'm in with 200 shares. We'll see if we get this move up. Taking a little trade here, see if we can get up to 40, you know, maybe 45.
Disney, red to green.
Yep, I got squeezed out of that one.
Yeah.
Roku's pulling back to the VWAP too.
It's just doing it often.
Yep. There's 34s for AMD. So we'll see if we get a little bit of move. I kind of wish I would have taken some bigger size with this one, honestly. I don't think 200 shares is large enough, unfortunately. Somebody had a question. What is smarter? 100% account, 500 equity, or 4 to 5 trades for 20% with 100 equity? You got to be a little bit clearer about that. I'm not sure what you really mean by that. Take another 100 shares, I guess, here.
Yep, like this one. All right, we'll be looking for BBBY to come back to 1370. Lucky still holding well.
AMD breaking down here.
EMPH looking like it's about to have a potential squeeze here. Let's see what kind of volume comes in here in the 80s for EMPH. It's looking a little strong here.
I gotta get out of AMD. I got out for a $30 loss. Yeah, $30 loss. And I still keep it small. My max loss on the day is 200. I could look at Roku, but I think I'm gonna watch the SPY and see what we get here. I think that I think I'm being too stubborn right now, and that I've traded twice in the first 15 minutes, and I think that's kind of outside of what I generally do.
Starter put on there for ANF. Looking for a bounce to add here. Want to hold 17 now, risking off of 17 to hold dollar. PTON pulling back there now to 30.68s.
No, I'm not really much of a pivot line trader.
Another one I'm liking is AEO. AEO, a bounce up here, maybe 46.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, Dinsar. I'm saying it's all subjective. I'm not really an investor, and so I couldn't tell you, and I don't want to tell you the wrong answer, basically. Yeah, glad I got out of AMD when I did, though.
All right, good drop there. Good first drop there for me here. Want to see if it can go through these 80s right quick, and then I'll take most of it off right quick.
KRTX had a good fade there, but it's just such a huge range. I'm not touching that thing. Y'all see my Winnie the Pooh mug?
All right, guys, looking to cover some here at 81s. TJX just went off on my alert here, guys. Cross down. All right, guys, just took some profit there, guys, at 81s. Looking to see if it's going to break down below here right quick. If not, we'll hold towards 90. All right, covering there, guys. Taking the cash.
Nice work, bro.
All right, we'll look for a bounce here up towards 1697, and then I could reshort this. If it cracks below VWAP, I'll look for it to bounce back to VWAP. EMPH, you can look to come back to VWAP, maybe short that off of the 1880s. Gonna go ahead and try to find some other retailers here. GPS, let's see, GPS. I like that. Up 1, up 2, up 3, it's fine. Little bounce here to 1695. We'll look for GPS to bounce to 1695 here. Man, John, going hard on that keyboard.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm talking to somebody in Discord. Dude, you know me. I'm a programmer, man. I type quick. But no, I'm talking to somebody. They're asking me questions about Amazon businesses, so I'm answering for
just let it. It's blowing us up.
Yeah. I'm not a trader too. One weekend it made most of my money.
GILD going up today, guys. I'm gonna see if that can break out here.
What's up, Jonathan? What's up, man?
That's a confusing chart right there. All right, guys, let me know if you guys see anything out there. GPS looking like a good short. Need that to bounce to 690s or 695s. Don't want to jump in there right now. TD.
What a drop with SAEX. Can you post the Discord link? Yeah, I got you. What's up? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, man? Yeah, Jonathan. Calling me is always gonna be a struggle, man. Just because I'm constantly busy. But if you wanna, I'll try to help you as much as I can, Jonathan. Just send me another text message, bro. And as long as it's cool if I send it through text, you know, that's probably the best way if you want me to help. Yeah, here's the Discord link. Jacob, I got you, bro. There it is.
Let's find what's moving here.
Yeah, I'm waiting though. I had 2 losing trades this morning already. I think I got a little bit overzealous, but like I said, my last losing day was Tuesday 2 weeks ago. So we'll see if I can end today green. I've increased my max loss because my account is now roughly at $1,100 in profit, so I've got a lot of room now. And so we're gonna wait and be patient, and you know, not stress it either way.
All right, looking at Morgan Stanley. This is up on the day. At VWAP, looking for a breakout here. Potential to break out here is someone entering in at 49.40s and ripping through 49.50s. I'm gonna look for confirmation for it to start ripping up here to 49.50, and then I'll look for a pullback towards the 45s. I want confirmation of this breakout because it's right at VWAP. This is how we've been getting the breakouts mainly. They hold up resistance, come back to support, gain some volume, and then break out. The 3 resistance. I don't know if you guys saw my bull flag class or the bull flag strategy breakdown this weekend, but it's exactly about this pattern that you see on Morgan Stanley here. You get a drive up, a pullback, another drive up, a pullback, another drive up, and the last thing we want to see is that support hold, what's called support 3, which was just happened on 49.40. So it cannot break that 49.40. If it breaks that, it won't no longer hold that long pattern, and we can get a volume breakout here through 49s.
I'm gonna start to scale into AMD here with a small size and just try to catch the low of the day break if it does break 40s for a view up rejection, what we call it.
All right, one that's doing the move now that I've been talking about is I'm looking at Walmart. Walmart for a VWAP bounce play potential here. It's just hanging out at VWAP, so I wanted to triple bottom, create a bottom maybe at this 120, but you could hold right now towards 119.80s.
Yeah, Ymir, man. SAEX just got hammered down, and like I said, it fails every time it spikes up. It fails, man, every single time. And so it's like at a certain point, you gotta just look at it like that.
One of the easy ways to know about SEX is if you look up the borrow cost for SEX. It's expensive.
Yeah,
there's a reason why.
Everybody knows. They're like, this thing's coming down.
They're like, yo, give me some of those shares. I'll take them.
All right, so I added a little bit more to my AMD trade. I guess I didn't get the bid at the good enough spot still, though.
Look at that breakout on Morgan Stanley. I missed it right now. It just pushed out towards 50, but exactly the pattern that we talked about in that strategy breakdown, guys. Resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. Hold that last support 3. Look for volume to break it out. That's exactly what you get here, guys. Volume to break it out through the 49s. More volume than you're getting in that pullback. And then that volume should now collect here at 52, maybe pull back to 49, 46, but should hold 45. There's Morgan Stanley breaking out. Classic pattern, guys. Classic. All right, let's go ahead and look around here and see what we can find.
KRTX diving down here, big dive down.
Peloton back up there, looking strong.
See, look at that level, man. Exactly this right level. This 40-30. You guys saw me do that before this happened. Based off of this confirmation.
Looking for a pullback in Peloton. If I do go into this one, it's going to be a lower share size, guys. Lower share size at 31. I want 31s here.
What's up, Tyrell? What's up, brother? Waiting for the Roku bounce. Roku looks weak. I'm just going to wait on that one.
Orders out there sitting on Peloton, but not getting filled so far, guys. It pushed up there immediately up to 31.31s. I had an order out there about 2 cents off the bid, which was at 31.02s. All right, not liking that Harmy right there, so we could get a big pullback here. So I'm going to look for the pullback into the 90s, and that way I can base my risk off below it at 73.75.
I added another small 100 shares to AMD. Maybe I'm getting stubborn with it, but it's such a small range that I'm not super concerned. If it does squeeze up, I still have a very obvious risk at 40-30, and I can just stick with that for now. I'm going to look for just a small win on this one, like 40-10s. There's just a lot of buying pressure once it does start to get down here, so we're gonna keep it small up there.
All right, guys. A and F there coming right back down towards the VWAP with huge volume there coming in to start trying to short this. I think these shorts are going to get squeezed a little bit towards the 1696. I want to see a rejection off near that level or 17, and then I can short this. Not trying to jump in short, trying to let it build up. Show me that rejection. I think this is a market where we need to see kind of confirmation more than trying to jump towards the position. I don't know if you agree with that, John, but I definitely seen that more often than not in this environment right now. Wait for the confirmation versus jumping for anticipation.
Right. Yeah, that's what I put that video out this past weekend, and that's what it talked about. Is just waiting for confirmation and then taking small moves after getting confirmation, because a lot of times once you do get confirmation, it'll start to go in your direction, at least some. And so taking advantage of small moves after confirmed trends makes sense, I think.
Good move there. Morgan Stanley pulled back. What did it pull back to, guys? 48, holding those 45s where it broke out from, and up there now to 56.
I mean, I think it's all subjective. Ymir, I think you could trade it either way, brother. I think everybody's a little bit different in that regard, so I think you could trade it either way. Alright, so with AMD, we just gotta be careful about a dip rip here.
Ooh, good fades today on Apple. Apple with the fade. A beauty of a fade.
Look at MDCO climbing back.
I want to see if Disney's gonna fail here. PTON I really liked on that pull back there. I wanted to find the bottom here at 30.75 first though.
$34,000 share order going through an AMD at 40.17. It's starting to move up. I don't mind I. I's got to get up to 623 though for the VWAP move.
Watching PTON closely here, guys. All right, gonna let this one consolidate a little bit more. It needs to create a third resistance and pull back towards 87. I think it's gonna push here towards 31.20s, which is not a bad breakout. Could probably try to go after that and hold off a 90s, off 31s, but I'm not trying to scalp this resistance move. There's that push I just talked about from 31s, from 90s to 31s, just pushed up there right towards the resistance now. Let's see if it holds here at 31.15s and pulls back. We need a small micro pullback for this thing to break out. EMPH, good fade today. MS.
I was just about to add some more to AMD there. There's the fake out rip down, man.
Out the crazy ones.
A little bit more. Maybe I'll get another chance, but small range so far. I took half off there. There's the move. I was just about to add to it too, unfortunately, but
okay. There you go, guys. We got a bottom here, guys. Bottom at 90s here.
Ooh, look at that drop on AMD.
TLN to break out here, guys.
If that ain't a fade, I don't know what is with this drop on AMD, man. Something happened with it. I'm gonna take half off there and then let the rest ride.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Here's PTON breakout,
This is gotta
guys.
be a
Looking for a
catalyst.
pullback.
Man, I got lucky. This has got to be a catalyst of some sort. 90s.
All right,
80s.
guys. Breakout there in PTON, trying to get this pullback here to buy.
Man, I got lucky. Look at this drop on AMD, guys. Look at this. Somehow I caught this. This has got to be a catalyst of some sort.
Oof. Got in there. Wanted to get in there at 31.10s. Got in there at 31.17. Need to add to my position to average in here. If I can get anywhere below 31.17s.
Beautiful little trade there for AMD, though. Look at that move, man. Look at that move on AMD. That thing just ripped down. Something had to come out with this one, though. But look at that follow through, man. I don't know what. Let me look at the catalyst. Something had to happen. Because, man, this thing just dropped 30, 40 cents in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I can create a that's a good idea. Go. I'll create a section in Discord about Amazon. That's a good idea. We'll post resources there. But yeah, something had to happen with AMD. Let me look up the news.
Alright, guys, gotta be careful here as PTON just reversed pretty hard there at 31.25s.
Are you in something?
Yeah, have a starter
my
in PTON. Alright, guys, looking to add here at 31s.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, that was a big winner, man. I can't get too greedy with that. I mean, listen, I got, what? Out of that move on AMD, I got what? I got in at 20. I sold at 75? 80? That's like 50 cents, man. I think I let my winner run. Hey, like I said, I can't get too greedy there. I'm happy with it.
Alright, looking for anything in the 90s to print on the ask, and I'll hit the buy.
Trying to figure out what the catalyst was for AMD.
Risk is 81 here.
They must have dropped some type of news for AMD. We'll have to find it later.
There you go. There's buyback action there. Let's see. This can break out through the 25s.
Market overall is pulling back. I mean, the SPY's down, but I'm pretty sure AMD has some type of catalyst for a move like that. That's a catalyst-driven move, I think. Could be wrong, I guess, but I think it's a catalyst-driven move that we're gonna be finding out about in a few minutes. That some people are just.
All right, guys. Just hit my ad there, guys. Not risking off that low, which is gonna risk off this low right here, 83s. See if Peloton can get bought up here through 31.25. Don't want it underneath 31s anymore. I wanted to get a drive here and start shooting out. Gonna be real quick with this one now. It's either gonna break out here or break down.
Yeah, I mean, I just made like what, 50 cents a share on AMD in like 3 minutes. So yeah, I mean, AMD had that range. Yeah, maybe right, Paul. We'll see. I think, like I said, it seems like it's a catalyst-driven news of some sort, but maybe I'm wrong. An interesting short with AMD would be the bounce up to 40, and then shorting it at the bounce up to 40. I don't think I would take that because it doesn't really fit my VWAP strategies, but the bounce up to 40 could be interesting because that was a big support level prior to that on AMD. So shorting into that big bounce could be interesting.
Having some internet issues.
Comcast trouble. You know what fade I really don't mind right now is KRTX. That one looks alright. I'm also looking at MDCO. It's just got a huge range. I don't know what I want to attack that one at. I'm looking at SQ here too. Maybe gonna short a little bit of SQ. What's the range like? Not a bad range. I'll short into that. That's fine. Hey, there goes VKTX. It's down to 790s now. Looks like it's gonna try to break that previous close. I need a little bit bigger shares on SQ here. I'm gonna take it with 200 and then make my risk 78. I'm kind of looking at MDCO as well because it got rejected right around the VWAP and the previous resistance levels above it. Maybe it's doing better than this SQ trade is now.
All right, internet problems fixed. Let's see if it wants to hold this breakout here, guys. Wasn't able to close into that push right there just because at the end of the day I didn't have data at that moment, so just gotta hold right here.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Game Face. Welcome to the team, man. And remember, guys, to hit that subscribe button. We day trade live on stream every weekday morning for free on YouTube. We're not experts. We're not gurus. We just let people watch us day trade for free. Teach them what we learn along the way. Listen to good music and trade the market. Kind of have a good chat here. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Show your support for what we're doing here, team. We do this every weekday morning. Show your love. Appreciate all the subscribes we've had today. Densara, Paul, welcome to the team, guys. And like I said, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. You know, help support our channel. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep growing. It's been an amazing few months of growth for our channel. And so show your support for what we do here. Show that you appreciate our transparency and our trading, you know, for free here every day. And so hit that subscribe button, guys.
Yeah, definitely, guys. If you guys want to support us, hit that.
Way before I had a fan. Some would probably call it luck. I just call it being blessed. You ain't never did the work, but
yeah, I'm watching a few different ones. MYOV, we got MDCO, you know, we got Tiva. SPY pulling back a little bit.
Alright, guys, don't want it to really break this 31 here. I want to find some volume here. If not, we could get a crackdown here.
AMD pulling back to the VWAP here. Let's see what we get with this one now. What's up, Native? What's up, man? Every time I open up a new window, my computer sounds like a rocket ship. What's up, Peaches? What's up, man? Yeah, I'm watching AMD. It's moving back up. We'll see. I'm holding SQ here. The spread's kind of getting to me now. I'm in with 200 shares. But we still got some time, and I'm just looking for a fake out fade on it. See if we can get that. Like I said, AMD back up to that $40 level is interesting. It just had so much prior support there. Roku pulling back to the VWAP here too. Maybe I'll take that trade as well. At the same time, we'll see.
All right, guys, gonna see if it's gonna break out here, guys. If not, gonna hold the rest, break even. There's 30s showing up here, guys. Let's see if we get some volume to squeeze PTON up here to the highs. There's 29s. Want to see these 30s get bought up here. You can see those 30s get bought up, then we can really have a nice winner here.
Oh, also, guys, if anybody wants to use the same platform that Mitch and I are using on a daily basis, you know, there's a lot of huge benefits to using Tefs and TradeNet. One of the biggest benefits, like, listen, guys, if you're a new trader and you're looking to get started for cheap, I think Tefs and TradeNet is one of the best options because there's no PDT rule. You can day trade in short stocks, and all of this is dependent on you getting approved, which I think almost everybody is. And so they basically partner with you. You get to day trade with the solid account. You get, with the base package, it's $3.99, and you get $14,000 in buying power with the funded account. And that includes no PDT rule, shorting ability, so you can day trade in short stocks with a solid amount of buying power. And it just makes sense for new traders. It's just a cheaper option. I'll put it this way. It's cheaper to spend the $3.99 on the intro package, be able to trade a larger account in short stocks than it is to save up thousands and deposit that, obviously. And again, there's no PDT rule, so you can day trade as much as you want. You can short stocks. Most new traders can't short because you need a margin account to short, and so they're stuck kind of having to go long, like only being able to go long. And I think it just makes sense from a risk reward perspective, and it operates like a prop firm if you want to know how it works. And so there's like a 70-30 profit split with the base package, and then there's a $700 max loss, but you're only spending $3.99 on that package, so it's super cheap. You're getting a ton of buying power, and you know, you're spending $3.99 to get a max loss of $700, and I think that makes a lot of sense. It's also a great way to help support our channel here, and so if you want to help support what we do, you know, we're not experts or gurus here. Of course, you know, we're going to be biased in that regard because we post referral links for them. But like I said, it's a great way to help support our channel. And there's the link if you want to help support us.
All right, tried my best not to interrupt you there. All right, there, guys. I've sold already 2/3 of the position. I'm sorry I didn't call it out. Just didn't want to interrupt there. But I sold on the pop of 30. I sold a little bit, and then I sold a little bit right here at 45. So now we've already given ourselves, let's see how much we got $49 already in this stock. Realized, let's try to push it here, hold towards a pullback. I'm looking to add towards 31.25s. If I can get an add there, I definitely will, and look for this push towards the high, which is 31.74.
Yeah, AMD back to the VWAP here. I don't know if I like it anymore. You know, the SPY.
All right, one that I'm going to be watching, guys, is ANF. If it can come back to 1690 here, 1690 would look good to short. I could hold off 17. It tried to pop back up there above VWAP. That's what I like to see. Now I want to see it try to break above that high, which is 1686, and then fail. That would be the VWAP fake out. Yeah, nice flag there, guys.
Yeah, PTON looks good.
Exactly what I went over the weekend, guys. Maybe sticking towards that gave us this trade right here.
All right, I'm probably about to get squeezed out of this SQ trade. I'm looking at AMD again here, but I can only attack it so many times before I start trusting it less. And I think since I already faded once on AMD, I think I just gotta not force that one too much right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll fade. But I think all right, I'm out. I got out of SQ. Kind of back where I started though before that last trade. So very small day so far. Still got a lot of time left, and so we'll see. Like I said, right now I'm on a 9-day win streak. I have not had a losing day in 9 days. I'm also looking at ENPH. Its fade looks solid. I don't really like jumping immediately into new trades, but I'll take 100 shares of ENPH for now, just to keep a small position. Like I said, I don't really like jumping in immediately into new trades once I exit a losing trade because it kind of gives off the vibe of forcing revenge trade, and I don't want that. But ENPH did look good there, and so we'll see. I'm also looking at Roku for a potential fake out fade if it breaks below the VWAP. We're gonna give it that chance too, and I'm also looking at MDCO.
All right, just want to give a shout out to one of our traders in our chat room, Gideon, calling out PTON. Definitely great call out, guys. This is what we want to see when stocks are moving. You feel they're moving, you want us to take a look at it, go ahead and put it up in the chat. There's nothing wrong with putting it in the chat. All he did was say PTON. I was able to look at it, understand the chart, and make a trade. That's how we can help each other out, guys.
My man Gideon helping you out, bro. Yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Like I said, guys, call out any setups. You guys know what a VWAP fade is, so if you guys see one, call it out, team. Help us out.
Yeah, no, we like that.
All right, ENPH fading down beautifully here. I'm going to take half off this. Very quick, easy trade for a fade. Beautiful fade here on ENPH. We're going to let it work a little bit longer. And like I said, I'm starting to look at Roku now. I'll let the rest work for ENPH and see if it'll give me that fake out fade set up now. With Roku, I got to figure out the range though.
All right, A&F doing what I was talking about, guys, trying to break out through that 1692. I wanted to reject up here and then get right back below VWAP. If it can get below VWAP, I'll short it.
Oh, I just realized. Are you still in yours, Mitch?
Yeah, just holding it, guys. I'm just going to hold it.
Okay.
I have 3110s. It's hanging out at 3134s. There's no reason to sell this last share, guys. I already took about $50 off this trade, which is where we wanted our profit and loss ratio. We've already taken that. We've already taken the 2-to-1. So I'm all right with this. Let's try to get this to break through the 50s. Hold break even on the rest right now. The only ad spot I could see is a 3125 pullback, but it would have to get some volume as it approaches that because I want to see a quick sweep back up to 3150s.
All right, I'm going to scale in a little bit more with Roku. I'm in with 40 shares now. I got to be very weary. This one's squeezing up big on me.
All right, guys. One that I'm going to keep an eye on is TJX. TJX now hanging out at VWAP for about 30 minutes now. I need to see that one above 61. If that one gets above 61, it'll look like a long. And below 658, it'll look like a short.
All right, that's a little bit better with Roku. We'll see if it holds under this whole dollar now.
All right, A&F rejecting off that 1690 level. I wanted to try one more time to break out through that 1692, and then I'd get short. All right, A&F there, now down towards support. Want to see it bounce up here, try resistance one more time so that we can get that third try, and then we can try to knock it down here. One more bounce here for ANF and I'll be short. Urban. Yeah, that thing's faded pretty well. Let me check out Urban right here.
All right, I'm gonna keep the rest of this ENPH break even now that it's back up. I'm just gonna get out of this one and focus. Oh man, Roku squeezed up big on me. I just now saw it. Let me find it. There it is. There we go. A bit better now. You know which one I'm bummed out I missed is MDCO. That was actually a really pretty fade too. I just barely missed it. Was looking at it when it happened too.
Yo, KRTX just made a new high out of the hole. What I tell you guys? A potential move towards 100. What did it do? Red to green move towards 100.
Yeah, I'm avoiding that one at all costs, bro.
Oh, I'm not stressing it. I should have took a look at this, guys, and based my look off of how the market reacts every single day lately. Red to green move, huge one. Huge one. This thing came to 85, which is the 5-minute support, and it just rocketed up there.
That one went crazy, bro.
It's like I'm telling you, man. I had that feeling. It drove up to 100, halted there, couldn't break it. Right now we got the pullback, and on this pullback, we got a lot of volume to come in there, guys. 250,000 shares at the open, and then when it squeezed through the level of 9155s, 9150s, it started. Now it's collected about 400,000 shares this push. So
yeah, man, this is one of those ones that you might see get halted and never resume.
This is a classic BYND
pharmaceutical.
Remember, it's pharmaceutical, guys.
Yeah,
classic.
It's bio.
It's classic for biotechs to do these. But yeah, man, red to green move. I had that feeling. I should have watched it today. I definitely would have liked it after it held for so long. It just held VWAP, held VWAP, held VWAP, held VWAP. Didn't want to break down. Guys. And when you got that Harmy at 10:09, it should have broke down. And it didn't. It didn't do anything but just reverse right there and get buy volume.
Yeah, man. That one just let me see if it had a catalyst. It could be squeezing shorts too. Let me see.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
yeah, so they put out a news release. Or wait, let me see.
I don't think it's a bad short. You know, you can't try to pick the highs.
Yeah. Well, now, usually bio stocks, especially, they rarely hold their wins, you know.
No, I think this is one that you need to wait to see it break down the 15-minute target.
So yeah, positive. It originally made this move from positive study results.
Look at the 15-minute chart. Straight up, long-term support made at 8180s to 82s, and then it just held that all pre-market, went down to it, collected volume, and broke out, guys. This is why you can't buy the highs. This is why you don't buy the high of the day, guys, because this thing out the open trapped people. I know it did. Right out the open, this thing shot out, and people are like, "Oh, Gap and Go, I bought this at $92. I got this." Shot up there to $96. They were probably up $500, $600 celebrating, and then boom, right down to the support. 82. Another thing to look for, guys, is when a stock can't break a support and it's so up, the momentum is squeeze, and you're not getting those breakdowns. You have to try to kind of adjust your risk underneath that breakdown, and you could take a really small share size trade looking for a potentially big winner. All right, guys, PTON still breaking out there, guys. Looking good. Up there now to 3170s. We're going to take profit as this 3170s gets on the bid side here, guys.
Yeah, Joe, I'm going to put this in the chat, man. You said AMD would hit highs on Friday before the closing bell. And it actually, you even tried to bet me that it would break highs before the closing bell. And
that's just how it goes.
Yeah, and then on Friday it ended way down. And I even told you when this happened. I was like, I'd take that bet all day if it wasn't against the rules for me to bet with subscribers. But but yeah, like I said, you gotta admit when you're wrong sometimes. And with AMD, you were way wrong. You were the opposite. So, and again, yeah, now it's up, a few days later. But I mean, like I said, you can't try to act like you were right with your call out on Friday, because like I said, you said it would break highs before the end of the day, and it ended way down. So,
all right, guys, I'm done with my position there, guys. I'll sell it there. I'll take that. It's a massive win right there, guys, with 300 shares, $117. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a good trade. Good work, bro. I'm still watching EMPH. I'm down less than $100 on the day, and like I said, I haven't lost since 2 weeks ago. So of course I'm gonna try to get myself out of this hole. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll lose.
All right, guys, that was a great trade there on PTON, guys. Closing there at 3180s, 3178s was the best sell there, and good push there, guys. Bought from 3110s, so we're talking about a 70-cent gain there. 70-cent gain.
Nice work, bro.
All right, guys, that's probably going to do it for me. I'm going to look around really quickly, see if I see anything that just stands out to me. But one of the good things is, especially with this market, it's not fighting it. Take your profits when you have them. I have a great day. Been trading with smaller share size, so this is actually a really good day. So just want to go ahead and hold my profits here. Going to watch ANF here. If it doesn't get above 1690s, guys, and starts heading towards support, that's when I can short it. This is the only one I like, but I needed to get below VWAP again. Like we talked about earlier in the pre-market, most of the time I try to do anticipation sales and anticipation buys, but right now in this market, it's the actual opposite. I'm looking for confirmation moves and then trying to get the sweep of the move down. So right here would be an ANF for it to reject off 1690s and pull towards the VWAP. How's that crazy, baby?
Which one? Oh, KRTX?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not even. Let me put it up. I'm in break even with ENPH, but yeah, KRTX.
There you go.
I'm not touching that. I'm sure it's gonna get halted. It's at 122s. Ooh.
It already got halted once today. John, check the put options.
Let me see. They're probably pretty expensive on that one, honestly. Right
Heck
now. The
yeah.
put options on that one.
Heck yeah, man. I'll take that put. Yo, this one, I don't want to create FOMO for anyone out there. I just want you guys to know the only reason I'm talking about it is because it's the highest play of the day. But guys, this one's driving. You got to understand that you cannot actively trade this one without looking at a bigger time frame. Don't get caught in a 1 minute momentum move in KRTX and watch it pull back $2 or $3 on you.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to buy $100 of that one.
I
think Gideon, you're
tradable with bigger sizing.
Gideon's a girl.
Uh-oh.
Who knew? Be careful saying that though. You're gonna have a lot of, My wife gets harassed on here now for coming on. She gets people.
Nah.
My wife has people messaging her and sending me emails like, "Your wife is so beautiful. Be nice to her."
Look what I put. I'm gonna listen more often now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. There's ANF doing the same move I was talking about, guys. There's that third rejection. So now we need to see it break down below VWAP, and then we can start shorting this.
And one thing that this new system has really taught me, though, and I'll say this, one thing this new system has taught me is that before I used to just trade once or twice a day and I was done. And I get it. I think that's a good way for new traders to trade. Just trade once or twice and be done. But like the new system has actually taught me that I'm a solid enough trader that I can keep pushing and usually end green if I keep pushing. Now, we'll see if it's sustainable, but that really is what it taught me, because I've been trading a lot more, and like I said, my account's grown more than it had, like more in the last 3 weeks than it had for the entire few months prior to that. And so it's a good lesson on, once you actually get there as a trader to where you're skilled enough to be able to trade a little bit more actively, then you can generally compensate for losses if you do take losses, but you still want to preserve risk as much as you can.
All right, looking for ANF there to pop up here in the 80s, and I'm shorting. If they can pop in the 80s, I'll short. I don't want to jump on it 76, watch it pop to 85. So gonna wait right here to see if it can get a little bounce to get shorted. I do see shares coming in there short at 86 and 81. I hear you, Jacob. Can't blame you. Who doesn't get FOMO in a stock like KRTX?
Yeah, you got to, man. Everybody's having FOMO. I wish I would have bought it yesterday.
I mean, there's not many. I can tell you right now, guys. I don't know who. I forgot who put it up in the chat, but there's not many people watching it right out the gates yesterday, and at least we talked about it right out the gates.
Yep.
We didn't trade it out the gates, but we had it to the attention. Not many traders even had the attention on it. So I don't know who brought it up, but congratulations definitely on whoever brought that up. That's how you look at scanners and you find the stocks that are moving. All right, guys. Good breakdown there on ANF there. Just need to bounce towards VWAP. Bounce towards VWAP will get me in here. If not, I'll just stay out.
Check out your Discord, bitch. Look at that.
All right, guys. Good little drop there, ANF. Let's see if we get a nice bounce here.
All right, we did get a nice little drop here
there
for E and PH. We'll see if this one continues under the $0.50.
Ooh, ANF starting to tank there. I need a bounce there to get in there, but I had the right idea, guys. The bounce over 1690s. I just haven't tried not to short too much above VWAP, looking for those breakdowns and pushbacks. But this one's breaking down pretty fast. There you go, guys. ANF. Hey, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and use the platform that John and I trade with, you guys can see my kind of gains here at the bottom. Really great thing about my gains today is it was small share size. The biggest share size I got in was 300 shares, and that's what, $5 on the in, $5 on the out. So,
yep,
really not much at all. I think it's less than $5. Was that $2.50?
Oh, if you're buying 200 shares, yeah, if you're buying 200 shares, it's probably like $4 for a round trip.
Yep, $4 or $5 on this round trip. So if you guys calculate, that's less than 2% or 1% of this gain, and that's really what you need to be looking at in a broker. And that's why we pull out our platform in TradeNet. This really gives us an ability to trade with no PDT, cheap commission, short stocks. I was able to short ANF today, and also go long on PTON. lets you trade your strategies and lets you practice them in the way it should be, guys. It's you need to go ahead and practice that execution with low share size so that you can get up to that high share size and make that money that everyone's looking for. All right, guys, and you guys also see our scanners and alert charts right here on the left-hand side. That's how I was able to know that KRTX broke out. I saw it on that new daily high.
They also
to the left.
They have their winter test drive going on right now too.
Yep, Trade Ideas has a winter test drive right now. I believe it's $8.99.
Yep,
$8.99 for that, and then that gives you 2 weeks use of these scanners and alert, and it actually gives you access to the premium, which I think is very important to take a look at. A lot of traders try to want kind of information or technology help. I think that's what Trade Idea definitely helps in. It gives you information as quick as you need it, and it can also help you kind of cipher through that information to change it into trading ideas. I think that's really what it's really good for. It's a combination of alerts and scanners that you can actually use to create your strategy and give you confirmations.
Yep. Yeah, and I think you only get it for the rest of this week since the test drive is only going on for the rest of this week. But yeah, to put it in their perspective, the premium package is like over $150, I think. And mine, the standard package, is $118. And so the fact that you could try them out for $8.99 for the rest of this week is really, really cheap, in all honesty. And so it just makes sense. So we included the link for both of those in the description. Like I said, Tefs and TradeNet's one of the best ways to day trade with no PDT rule if you're a new trader. You're just going to save a lot of money. It's going to be way cheaper than depositing thousands into a conventional platform. And I know all new traders want to believe that they're just going to strike it rich and pay their bills next month with their $100,000 trading profit that the gurus are promising you. But in the end, you know, that's why I like Tefs and TradeNet. They're not sleazy with their advertising. They're real about it. And you got to understand, like, this is just a cheap way to get started. It's just super cheap. Also comes with a trading course, access to a chat room, and a demo account. And so it includes all of that stuff with it. And I think that bundle for new traders is just going to save them a ton of money. You know, I wish I would have known about them when I first got started because, again, I would have saved a ton. Because I wouldn't be depositing thousands into SureTrader. You know, I wouldn't be depositing thousands into those, and I would just go with the cheap option. I'd spend $3.99, I'd get 14,000 in buying power, day trading ability, shorting ability, and it just makes sense. And you can trade KRTX on there too. Yeah.
All right, guys, not seeing much now. Everything kind of starting to slow down a little bit here.
Yep. Oh, and appreciate the subscribe, Jake. Welcome to the team, man. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, guys, like I said, hit that subscribe button. You know, we do this live for free every weekday morning on YouTube. We day trade the open. We're not experts here. We're not gurus. We just let you guys watch us trade for free. And so if you want to hang out with us, listen to some good music, and trade the market with us, watch us day trade so you can see what it's actually like day trading the market, hit the subscribe button. You know, you can follow along with our account balance, all that stuff. We're showing you everything here. You know, a lot of times people on YouTube will kind of cherry pick their winners and upload those winners, and so it gives traders an unrealistic expectations towards it, where we're showing you guys everything live for the most part, and if we're not, you're seeing our whole trade log and everything like that. And so I think that, you know, if you appreciate the transparency, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, show your support for what we do here. If you click the bell as well, guys, you'll get a notification every time we do decide to go live, which is, again, every weekday morning. So make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe button as well, and we definitely appreciate the support we get.
All right, guys, AMRN there, rejecting to get above VWAP. That's one to watch. It has a big-time support at 22.33. If it cracks that, it can really crack down on the daily. So that's one to watch here. As it's heading down there, it's starting to push down pretty fast there.
Benjamin, I think there's a time limit where you have to make a certain amount of profit. I think it's like a year they give you, though. But yeah, I mean, I think that if you don't make $300 in profit within a year, I mean, you know what I mean? I think that's plenty of time, basically. But I think it's a year. Best thing to do is to reach out to them and ask them. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's a year. And like I said, if y'all want to check that out, help support our channel, I'll post that link here one more time as well. I also have a review of them if anybody wants like a full review. You guys want to see a review of them? It kind of breaks down the pros and cons. There are some cons to using them as well. And so I could post that review if y'all wanted to.
All right, guys, ANF there breaking down there. Looks like, you know, maybe should have taken the 85s, 90s kind of short, but the idea was right. We just never got that bounce back towards VWAP. Was looking for that confirmation. Never really got it, so didn't take the trade, and I'm actually happier with that. Trying to really be selective in this market, and gonna take the win today. Take the green day. It's a pretty good green day up here, over 140. So I'll definitely take that in a day. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Definitely check out our videos, our strategy breakdowns. I think these are very important for traders to find new strategies, find what they're working. Maybe it's a trade that you already use and you can get some information in the way that we break it down to improve your trading.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
King, you can withdraw once per month. You can withdraw once per month, and yeah, I think for each package you have to make a certain amount of money before you can withdraw. Reach out to them and ask them. I'm not exactly sure how much it is for the intro package, but yeah, I know you can withdraw once per month. Later, brother. Yeah, let me know if you're done, brother. No stress.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm getting out of here. Peace out, guys.
Later, bro. All right, so I'm in with 450 of ENPH here. I don't really love it. I'm kind of at the bottom of the range. But like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day, so show your support for what we do here. Smash that subscribe button. Carol, my wife, should be here another time this week, at least once. And so if you guys want to see her again, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Show your support for what we do here. We've been going like crazy, honestly, the last few months. You know, we're growing faster than we ever have. We just broke 15,000 subscribers, so it's a really cool moment. So yeah, just appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support. It's just been a fun few months for the channel for sure. And it's been yeah, like I said, just been fun few months, guys. Alright, well yeah, well check it out, King. If you go through my link, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a bunch of videos. Marvis, I'll post the new links. I put out a few videos just really, if you want to see the last few videos, I can post my latest one. I can post my latest one. But I have multiple videos on the strategies, really. I've posted a video on this new system that I have every weekend. You know, I posted it for the last few weeks. But yeah, here's last weekend's one. That's last weekend's vid. And I really don't mind ENPH here. The reason I don't mind it is because the previous close is not that far above me. It's at like 60, and so I don't mind that. We're going to give it some time, though. While we're hanging out here, if you guys have any suggestions for music, if you leave it up to me, I'll probably put on jazz, because I think jazz is relaxing for traders. But yeah, if you want to try them out, King, I'll post that link. Here you go. Look at the SPY. Get hammered down here. Should be good for me, really. But yeah, if you guys want to see, like, watch, I'll show you my trading from the last few weeks. How did I do it the other day? I think I did it through TraderView, right? Yeah. Like, look. So yeah, like, if we look at TraderView here, like, watch. We can delete all of this. Let me see. Pretty sure my last losing day, we're gonna go back to the 6th. Beautiful drop here. Yeah, so we can go back to the 6th and just filter this. Gonna delete all these. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Just delete, let me make sure. Yeah. We'll just delete these two. Getting squeezed up on ENPH, we'll see. Alright, so you saw I deleted all the trades from 11/6/2019 up until present day. Still gotta watch ENPH. I'm gonna let it work though. I've got some room in my account. So yeah, so now that you saw me do that, and I gotta be careful to watch this while I do this. Trades. Alright, I'm still alright. Sorry, I'm kind of stressed out about this trade. Look, we're gonna go to the 6th through the 18th. I can only do 7 days at a time. So we're gonna go to this from the 6th to the 13th. We're gonna filter this out. We're gonna export this. We're gonna name this P1. We're gonna name that P1 for part 1. And then we're gonna go from the 14th till today. We're gonna name this P2. Alright, so I am getting squeezed up a little bit here. Sorry. I still don't mind, I'm still alright. So yeah, then we're gonna go to import trades. We're gonna browse. Quick. We're gonna go to P1. You can see P1 right there. Upload. We're gonna go to import trades. Oh, I gotta wait. Browse. We're gonna go to P2. P2. You see the P2 there. Upload. There you go. $1,270. I'll take it. All right, so I'm looking at. I'm looking at my ENPH trade. But yeah, so it actually more than that. Look, if you guys see here, $1,637. And yeah, this is my actual graph. You saw me upload this live. No losing days since then, guys. I told you, my daily accuracy has been great. It's been great. I've definitely enjoyed having a super high daily accuracy like this. Looking at my details here, I'm running at 75% accuracy so far the last 2 weeks. So been a great few weeks trading, and you guys saw me upload that live, so it's just been a great few weeks. We'll see what we get. I'm not gonna put any unrealistic pressure on me to keep that green streak going, but I'm definitely proud of that green streak. And you know, I'm definitely happy with that green streak. We're just gonna look to continue and do what we can to keep growing this account. Like I said, I've made more in the last few weeks than I had made months prior to that. I've really started to step up my trading, and like you saw, I just uploaded that all live, so I can't fake that. And it's been a great few weeks, honestly. The music is coming from Epidemic Sounds. Epidemic Sounds. Alright, so we got a nice drop down here. I'm going to take half off there. I just took half off. Or less than half. I'm still holding a little bit. Going to take a little bit more off here. And now I'm only holding 125 shares left. But there's the move for ENPH. Yeah, TraderView's free. I mean, I have one of the higher packages. But, the base package is free, yeah. Netron, don't hate, bro. Don't hate, man. Don't come out here hating, Netron. I've worked hard for this, man. I've worked hard. And like I said, I'm not going to have any unrealistic expectations to continue that greed streak. But I mean, look, like I think in trading and sometimes in life, you got to give yourself credit when you win. You know, sometimes you got to give yourself credit when you win. And with, you know, like I said, I mean, if you look at these stats I uploaded live, you know, it's been a great few weeks, man. It's been a great few weeks. And, you know, my profit factor is almost 4-1. It's just been a great few weeks, and I'm just gonna look to continue it going. It's been a long road here, and I've been trading for years, and so it feels really good to put in a really solid few weeks. It's getting close to where I might be able to do this and actually live off of it, but I'm not gonna get too. I'm not gonna rush into that. It's just been a really good few weeks, and yeah. And like I said, people should appreciate what I just did. I literally uploaded those live on stream. And so, people should appreciate that. Because I don't think anybody really does that. Just so you guys can know, like, I have been trading off stream. I upload them live so you can see, like, the trades I'm getting in after the stream are real trades. Alright, Roku. I'm looking to short Roku if it bounces up to 151.90. So if it bounces up another $1, I'll short Roku. Like I said, I don't mind trading my system on stream a little bit today, which means I'm going to keep it going a little bit longer. Yeah, there's 38s. I'm going to take profit at the lows here and then hold this last little 75 shares, see if I can get it down to the low of the day here at 1820. Like I said, guys, I gotta give myself credit. I actually broke, you know what I mean? Like, I broke $1,000 in profit, which took so long, and it was such a huge goal for me to break that $1,000 in profit, and I actually did it, and I'm really happy with it. I'm super proud of myself for doing it. And now, honestly, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm way less emotional in my trading, because I have a cushion now. I have room. I don't have to stress if I'm gonna fall into losing, you know, into net losses in my account. I don't have to stress it, because I'm over $1,000 in profit, and it feels good, man. It feels good. Like I said, I just got to keep kind of moving forward here and keep pushing, and we'll see. And yeah, even today might be my first losing day in that time, you know. But it feels good, man. It feels good. AMRN? Yeah, AMRN had that beautiful fade off the VWAP right there. Loved it. Missed it. Didn't get it, but... Yeah, Roku, I never got the bounce. I was looking for a bounce up. I'd short Roku if it bounced up to the VWAP now. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it's been a long road, man. It's been a long road. Like I said, people want to know whether day trading is like a profitable endeavor, whether it can be a profitable endeavor, or whether all these gurus are out there just selling nonsense to people, right? That's the big question, is can technical trading alone be profitable? And I think I'm, you know, part of the proof that it can be. Because again, I mean, think about it. I just uploaded all of this live. You know, this is my graph. You know? Like, this is my graph. And this isn't just like one or two big trades. This is multiple small trades. Like, look, if you see this, you know, this is 51 trades. You know, 51 trades, $1,700 in profit in 2 weeks. And like I said, if we look at details views here, if we look at the detailed view, I'm running at around 75% accuracy this month. Running about 75, so a great month, you know. Again, profit factor is almost 4-1. My largest loss is 143. My largest win is 470 something. My average winning trade is $60, so that's improved. My hold time for a winning trade is 25 minutes. My hold time for a losing trade is 14 minutes, almost half that. And so all of that is really good. I'm really happy with those statistics. I think those stats are solid as a trader. Solid statistics for sure. Just got to look to keep going. Of course, as time goes on, I'll try to scale up in larger and larger sizing, and then continue just pushing. That's the goal here. Is this Rob Lowe? Dude, somebody else has told me I look like Rob Lowe. I had my friend's aunt. She has since passed away, but she used to always tell me I look like Rob Lowe. I don't see it. I appreciate it, Gideon. What changes have I made? In this market, I've been being less strict with my reward target. I have been taking much shorter term trades, and I've been waiting for a little bit more confirmation and trading later on in the morning instead of early. I've been letting the market calm down a little bit, waiting for confirmation and trend, taking shorter term trades with less strict reward targets is really, in a nutshell, what I changed. There's 34s. We'll see if we get out the rest. I'll probably just get out the rest here. I mean, I only got 75 shares left. I'm just going to jump out and take my profits. We'll see what else we can get. What is the most you have been down at any point? In my account? In this account, I think like 600. When I first started this account, I lost. And I was down like 600 or 700. And then I eventually rebounded. Eventually rebounded, broke into the profits, and now I broke the $1,000 profit level not too long ago. Rob Lowe looks old. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I look old for my age. Like, I'm 30 years old. People tell me I look young. I'm finally at the age now where I actually enjoy looking young. I hated looking young all my life. I look as like a 20-something-year-old. I look like a 16-year-old, and I hated it. Now that I'm 30, I'll look young. I'm okay with that.
But you wanna be the best. Lately I could never stress. Never better yet. Might have had a thing for you. She know I'm the better bet. I digress, I let it rest. Go and get another check. I could always see my future. I bet they could never guess.
Is the music too loud, guys? Let me know if the music's too loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. I got this out the mud, you could give me the word and I'll probably give it right back. Back at the bus, I was scraping the change. Back in my head, I was living. I'm looking at Roku. I might consider Roku if it bounces back up here. Like I said, it's 10 o'clock. This is usually when I start trading my system, and so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm looking at mostly Roku here. Roku could bounce up to the VWAP up here. I'll short into it. Kind of looking at AMD too. I'm looking at PTON as well, but I don't like it as much. I like Roku because it confirmed that downward trend. PTON's been in an upward trend most of the day. Never thought he'd be a legend. He was always sure he was. You was always naysaying. Some things never change. Spiritually, I never age. Feeling like 11th grade. Junior me, proud of me. Standing tall, towering. Doing things I never do. If I was living cowardly. Sushi roll, sour D. Song 3, hour 3. I don't even go to sleep. Know the Lord empower me. Wake them up, they sound asleep. They gon' hear the sound of me. When the money getting up. Truly ain't no down in me. Finally get it, cause look at me now and they're looking at me from the picture. They probably thought that I need them or thought that I keep them. They lucky if I even miss them. Thinking that you got me figured, you figured it wrong, but it's okay, I truly forgive you. Lately I ain't got the time to be picking no fights when I'm I guess I could start to scale into Roku here with like 15 shares. There we go. And with 15 on Roku, gonna add a little bit more if it goes up. And with 30, maybe jumped into that last 15 a little bit early, but small trade. I'm gonna scale into Roku all the way up to like there, and then I'm gonna give myself a risk level of this. I think that makes sense. The 775 risk level, and I think that's fine. I'm in 30. Yeah, I'm in 30 shares. Chip it with a little bit more. 45. Yeah, KRTX, yeah, I mean, I don't really... KRTX is just too risky for my account. Like, any stock that could get halted and I could completely lose my account with is something that I try to avoid. As tempting as it may be, it's just a little too scary for me, to be honest. You know, I'd rather just avoid it. I mean, it looks very, very bullish, very strong, up to 150s, crazy move. But again, I think anything that can get halted and destroy my account, I just have to avoid. And I think with my profits in my account, I'm kind of in account preservation mode with it, you know. Just scaling a little bit more if it continues to give it to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, yeah, for sure. I'm not trying to, like I said, I've worked too hard to build this profit up in this account to take any crazy risks like that, to where if one trade can ruin my account, I'm not taking it, you know. I know it's tempting, and I know a lot of traders are jumping on that, but for me, I just gotta avoid anything that could be catastrophic for my account. Alright. I'm gonna start getting closer to take my swing here on Roku. Up. 82s. I think it might bounce quickly up here. We're gonna see if it drops a little bit more though. 82s is just not enough to take profit. And I like the level now. Maybe that whole dollar will hold. A little bit better, still not enough though. I might stick with this risk now. Scale into it larger. I'll take a few more. We'll see if I'm getting greedy here. Like I said, I'm going to adjust my risk, make it 150, 128s here, and then get out if it hits that. So my risk is about $40, 50 bucks. Maybe close it down afterwards and just end the day. There we go. Well, we got a quick drop. Let's see if we can hold down there those levels, 69s. Alright, took half off there. I have 40 left. I'm gonna take 25 off. Gotta be careful. I mean, it might rip up here. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna take half off there and then hold this last little 15 and just kind of let this work. Finish the day green after fighting back. Ugh. I just got out the rest there, so it took a little quick trade. That's how you end green. That's how you fight back and end green. But yeah, that's my system. You guys saw me trade it there. That's basically it. I start to scale in. When it gives me profit, I take it quick and I get out. Probably not done. Probably might look for a few more. This should be my theme song. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, guys. Yeah, and you see, this is why I take profits quick, is because it bounces up here immediately. But yeah, that's how you fight your way back from like $100 losing day to break even. But yeah, and that's my system. Like I said, you guys saw how I approached it and how I traded it. That's how I do it. Works really well. But yeah, so if you want to use trade ideas, I'll post this link. Somebody's asking me about my account. So I actually have a TEFS account. It's the pro package. It costs $9,000, and they give you 240,000 in buying power to trade with. And basically, it's like a prop firm. And so I split any profit over the initial 240K in buying power they give me. So right now I'm like 1,200 in profits, and it's like an 85. It's like an 85-15 split, so I keep 85% of my profit. But yeah, they also have smaller packages. Like their base package is $399, and it gives you 14,000 in buying power. With both of these, there's no PDT rule, so you can short, you can day trade, no PDT. You know, and it's one of the cheapest ways traders can get started, I think, because again, I mean, technically you're buying an educational package and then you're partnering with them with the funded account. And so almost everybody's approved, but technically you're paying for the educational package. So it comes with like a trading course, access to their chat room for a few weeks, a demo account for a few weeks for you to learn the platform, and then the funded account once you're approved. And again, their base package, 14,000 in buying power, no PDT rule. There is a $700 max loss. And so if you go under 13,300, they close you down. And I think the profit split on the base package is 70-30. But yeah, if you want to, of course I'm biased though because I post referral links for them. So do your own research. But you know, there's the link if you want to check that out. Oh, also, if you want to use Trade Ideas, they do have their winter test drive going on, I believe, for the rest of this week. And, you know, I think it just makes sense for traders. You know, my Trade Ideas subscription costs $118, and it's the standard subscription. And so the fact that you could try them out for a week for $9 essentially is ridiculously cheap, and it's the premium package, so it's more than that. You're getting more value there. And so if you want to check them out, yeah, like there's the link in the chat. You can also see this link for the test drive. If you use promo code BT15, actually, no, it's not 2 weeks. Let me edit that. Let me delete that, actually. But yeah. There we go. But yeah, you can even get, it's the premium package, so it's even better deal. So y'all want to help support the channel, there's the link. I'm pretty sure Canadians can do it. I mean, I'll say, I think almost everybody's approved. You know, I've never seen anybody not get approved, and I think if you're not approved, they give you a refund. Or, they don't give you a refund, but if you're not approved for the funded account, I'm pretty sure you can get a refund for them all the way up to, if you make your first trade on the funded account, you can't. But all the way up to that point, you can get a refund, you know, if you're not happy with it. I think. Reach out to them and confirm that with them, though. I'm not 100% sure. Best to reach out to them always and confirm it with them. Because, again, I'm not them, but I'm pretty sure you can. But yeah, just go to you see the link above. It says to use our platform at a big discount with no PDT. There's the link there. I'm really thinking about shorting Roku again here, in all honesty. I might close it down and just hang it up and be done, though. AMD's back up there, too. But AMD's kind of sideways, though. I don't know if I like that one that much. And yeah, the big thing you want to understand, like, with this system, guys, is that, like, I'm trend trading. So, the VWAP as an intraday trend indicator tells you the intraday trend, the current daily trend of that stock, right? And so when a stock is maintaining below this level, below the purple line here, which is the VWAP, it's in a downward trend. And so when I short the stock on bounces to the VWAP, I'm basically betting that the stock is going to continue in a downward trend for a short period of time. And I think that's a pretty safe bet. And so whenever you see me short the stock around the VWAP here, I'm shorting it betting that it's going to continue in a small downward trend. And that's what you get a lot of the time. And I think more often than not, it's going to continue short term. Not always, of course. Nothing's 100% trading. But that's basically what we're doing here. Like if we look at the SPY, you can see the VWAP here. And the SPY is maintaining well below this VWAP. So it's maintaining well into a downward trend. And so that's what you want to understand about the system and the strategies that I'm using, is that I'm basically betting on a trend, you know, on a short-term basis with scalps. Trade Ideas is a scanner. It's the middle scans here. This is Trade Ideas. How long did it take you to complete their trading? I don't think they made me take their trading. I think I just reached out to them and asked them, like, hey, I want my funded account, and they sent it to me within like a day or two. But everybody's different. For some people, they might make them finish the course. Some people, they might make them paper trade, you know, for a few weeks. It all just depends. I know, like when you sign up, they'll give you that paper trading platform within like a few hours generally. But yeah, for me, I sent them a message saying, hey, I know how to trade. Please send me my funded account, and they did. You know. So I don't set manual stops on Roku. I don't set manual stops. I set mental stops, and I just watch the trade. Like I don't walk away from it. Like if I was going to short it right here, again, this is the risk level I gave myself. And why is that a risk level? It's because it's confirmed it multiple times. You know, even if we extend this level to the left here, you can see it confirms it there. It's the pre-market low, and so, you know, that's how you look for confirmation, basic, you know, and use that level as your risk. And then say you get in here, you know, if you want a 1-to-1 trade, you could just get out here. You know, if you short it there, you get out there, it's a 1-to-1. If you want a 2-to-1, you know, you get out down here, it's about 2-to-1, I guess. You short it at the top, cover it at the bottom, get out if it breaks that level. You know, that's how you calculate risk reward when you're in the trade. I think mine's just the standard deviation of 2, -2. Do you need to complete a training to get the 14K? For some people, they're gonna make you. Like, for some people, they're gonna make you do the. They're gonna make you take the course, or they're gonna make you paper trade, observe your trading. Everybody's different, though. Like I said, technically, you're buying an educational package, and then, you know, you get to apply for the funded account. But like I said, I think almost everybody's approved. I might close it down here, guys, and go hang out and wait for something else to present itself. I'll tell you this: I'm watching Roku and I'm watching SQ very closely here, and so maybe I'll get into those. But yeah, guys, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, we do this live for free every day. We're not experts or gurus here. We just kind of let people watch us day trade for free. And so, you know, if you want to help support what we do here in our channel here, smash that subscribe button. Click the like button as well if you want to help support us. Like I said, we do this live for free every day. We are not experts here. We are not gurus. You know, we're not selling courses or anything like that. We just let people watch us. And so if you appreciate that, you want to join us again, listen to some good music, and, you know, trade with us, hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you click the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get an alert every time we go live. Every time we go live, you'll get an alert. And, yeah, that's it for today, guys. So have a good day. Like I said, you want to use our platform, I'll post the link one more time for anybody that's still asking about it. Here's the link. And, I mean, like I said, I agree. I appreciate. I do make a commission if you guys sign up through me. Like I said, transparency. I do make a commission, and so in that regard, I am biased, obviously, towards them because it's in my interest to be biased towards them, obviously. So do your research. But again, I think it's a cheap way for new traders to get started. I think the risk reward, to put it in trading terms, is cheap because you're spending $3.99. You're getting a lot of buying power, and your max loss is 700. So you're getting almost twice as much. But yeah, there's the link for that. I appreciate it, Barn. Thanks, man. Yeah, so if you break under 13,300, they close you down. So if you buy their base package and they give you that 14K and you lose and you lose $700 and you go under 13,300, you're closed down. Now I think you could get 2 intro packages, so you could still sign up for another one, and I think they put the limit at 2. I don't know if they still do that. I know that's what they did with me, and so ask them. But I think they put the limit at 2. And then there's other packages, like I have the pro package, and I worked my way up from a student and stuff. But so there's different packages. Mine gives me way more buying power, but it's way more expensive too. And so, you know, like I said, reach out to them, ask them, is the best thing you can do. You know, do your research. Like I said, I'm biased in their favor, of course, but I think it's a cheap way. Yeah, it's one of the cheapest ways you can day trade with no PDT. The commissions aren't bad either, like especially if you use small sizing, and I think that's what they're really meant for, is for traders can trade small for cheap and still make net profit, because commissions are very cheap. Like if I buy 200 shares or less, my commission is like $4 for a round trip, for an entire round trip. So check them out. Hit that subscribe button. Like I said, guys, appreciate the love, and we'll see you all tomorrow, same time as always. So have a good day, guys. Like I said, go check out Trade Ideas too. I'll post that link one more time. And yeah, good luck, guys. Oh, also, if y'all want to check out our website, we've got a lot of free content on our website as well. No, I don't. I mean, I pay attention to red and green candles, obviously. I pay attention to red and green candles. But regardless of what type of candle it is, and this is what I do, okay? So I don't look at the type of candles. What I do look at is wicks. Okay, because wicks will tell you where the pressure is at, right? And so what's this trade I got stopped out on I think it was SQ earlier. Let me see, maybe not. I can't remember what the trade was that I got stopped out of earlier. Maybe it was AMD. And so yeah, so what I do look at here, yeah, this is a good example. What I do look at here is wicks, right? So you see these big wicks, like you see this big long up wick right here. What does that tell you? That tells you it's got selling pressure. You know, an up wick, a big up wick means selling pressure, and a big down wick, as you can see right here, says buying pressure. Same thing with the open for AMD. Look at these wicks, and what happened after these wicks? It shot up. Look at this wick. What happened after this wick? It shot down. Look at this wick. What happened after this big long down wick? It pushed up. And so down wicks indicate buying pressure, which means it might go up, and up wicks indicate selling pressure, which means it might go down. And so I don't necessarily look at the type of candle like the doji and all that stuff, but I do look at wicks to determine where the pressure, who has control at that moment. So again, a big long up wick like this, I'm gonna sense some type of selling pressure, and I'm gonna anticipate it moving down and vice versa. So I do look at wicks, and then I just trade based off of the trend of the stock. But some stocks don't pick good trends. Some stocks just cross over and under the VWAP, and that means they're just choppy most of the time, and it's harder to trade. So I look for stocks that pick trends, stay in those trends, and continue. Like, that's basically what I do. You can take profits once per month, as long as you make enough in your account. But yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button. Have a good day. We'll see you all a little bit later. We go live every weekday morning at 8:15 market time. And so if you click the bell, like I said, it'll give you an alert every time we do go live. But yeah, guys, have a good day. We'll see you all a little bit later. Later, team. Oh, also, guys, wait. Sorry. Go check out our website. You know, we got a lot of good free content on our website. I'll post that link, and you can come join us. Yeah, go check out our website. Later, guys.